Hey, we are live today here from Radio 1039 in New York on our Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Shannon, and we are blessed to have Mr. Lucky Daye. It's our lucky day to have Lucky Daye with us. How you doing?
I like that. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm always down for some good music, and I tell you, I love me some Roll Some Mo.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. So what we rolling these days? We rolling some Kush.
We're rolling sativas and indicas and hybrids.
So how did that come about? You know, it's a real nice song, and I got to tell you, when I first saw the title, I'm like, okay, now what is this Roll Some Mo? Because when I saw the title, it was one thing. Then when I heard the song, it was a whole nother thing. I'm like, okay, this is not what I expected. The song is real nice and smooth. Roll Some Mo sound like,
rolling your body.
It just sound like, I don't know, something country. Come on, let's roll some mo. But nah, it's a real smooth tune there, man. It has a throwback feel to it.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, super soulful, funky, everything. I like the old stuff.
Yeah.
I like the old stuff. I like the new stuff too, but it's more like variety in the old stuff. Like I have more fun.
Yeah. So you're like an old soul, though. So tell us about Lucky Daye. You're from New Orleans.
I'm from New Orleans,
which is a very musically inclined town. I mean,
yeah, it's jazz everywhere. You go outside, you see it at funerals, weddings, everything. We always dancing and singing and playing instruments.
Yeah. So how did you get started though? Like, who influenced you? Your parents? How did you just get caught up in the music?
It wasn't hard to find influence. You wake up in the city like that, it's everywhere. Yeah. And a lot of people was into singing. A lot of people was into rapping, but everybody was into music. That was the thing. So if I went to school, it was always singing. But I went to school and I sung for money actually. Yeah. Like that's kind of how I started making money. That's my first check.
Oh yeah.
So I got my little check in middle school singing girls' names, and then I started realizing it was a thing that everybody couldn't do, and I was like, oh, it might be special. And after a while, we went to Hurricane Katrina here. We went to Texas, and I realized I wanted to do music because as a kid, I didn't think anything was real. I didn't think anything on television was real because I wasn't allowed to really listen to music or watch TV or do anything outside of what this place that we call like church. But it wasn't really like a church.
Wasn't it something like a cult? Yeah, well, I mean, that's the word that you see now.
Yeah.
That takes on all kinds of meanings when you hear the word
cult. When my mama got
cult.
out of that, she used to be like, I hate that cult. That's all she used to say. I'm like, oh, yeah, me too.
But what was that? What was that like though? Because you were a young boy. You were born into this thing, weren't you?
Yeah. Nah, we was born into it, and it was. You know what? It's a blessing and a curse because in this place, like we learned to create our own music. Like we learned to sing from nothing. So it was either books that we had, that they let us read. It was books that we had, and I would take books like nursery rhyme books, Dr. Seuss books, Green Eggs and Ham, like stuff like that, and just put melodies to them and just sing them as I go. Like I didn't memorize melodies, but I made them as I went. Yeah, because they automatically rhyme.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I read every single Dr. Seuss book there was as a kid, and I still couldn't sing a lick of it. So, you know what I mean? So you evidently have something. God gave you some sort of gift, blessed you with something to be able to take that and really turn it into something,
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm in full gratitude because I feel like everybody has a story, and to be able to see mine I feel like I have a chance to look at it from the outside now. Yeah. Because I'm seeing it like, oh damn, I guess I did go do something different. Like it's not a thing. To me, going through that, you don't be like, oh man, I'm going through something. This might be something.
Right.
It's just like it's life. So
yeah.
It was life.
Yeah. Wow. So like me, you're a Libra. I read that about you.
Lucky Libra.
And like me, you give, and we're on a family platform here, so we can't really say certain words, but you give 0 Fs. I read that about you, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's a Libra, because I'm the same way. So what's that about?
I mean, I feel like at some point, if it's a Libra thing, that's amazing because.
Well, maybe it's not necessarily a Libra thing, but it's a trait I have. So and you're a Libra and I'm a Libra, so maybe it is part of our,
Well, if it is, to me it came when I ran out of everything. I ran out of money, food. I didn't know where to be. I didn't know where to live. I was just in LA, just trying to figure out what to do. I had one person with me. Like, I mean, I ain't really expressed. I tried my best not to express my pain to them because as a Libra, you don't want to depend on things.
Yeah. And we're very independent people.
Yeah, and it's just like, all right, if I don't come out of it, then my solution is going to be quit because there's nothing else. I'm backed into a corner.
Yeah.
So came out of that, man, and this EP came from it. So I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. I ran out of fucks. I stayed out there, and I realized nobody was talking to me. I realized nobody was calling me. I realized nobody was trying to even like say how you doing.
Wow.
Like, nobody. Like not even family.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I bet they're looking at you now. I bet they're calling you now.
As I think of the names.
Right.
But at that point I realized like it was nothing else to lose.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything. All I had was me.
Yeah.
And space.
Yeah. And your talent.
Yeah. And that's the only thing that kept me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, writing and singing.
Yeah.
I think I began looking for answers in like an imaginary place.
Mm.
And I got stuck there. And the fucks didn't come with me.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, listen. You said you don't have any. You don't have any more to give. I don't think I ever had any to give. You know what I'm saying? But wow. So what inspires you? Like, do you do all your writing, or do you have co-writers on some of your stuff, or do you write all your lyrics to all your songs?
I try to write all of my lyrics,
Uh-huh.
but even more, I try to stay close to people that's close to me because that means so much more to me now. And I wrote some of the album with one of my closest friends, Deb. And produced it with two of my closest friends. Dima did the whole thing, just touched every song, period.
Right.
But I did some extra work with Camper. We did like one or two ideas, and it came out beautifully. Like so, between four people to make a album like that, and Jay, who's the engineer, who mixed and mastered and recorded the whole thing, in one place.
Right.
Like we did it in one place.
Mm-hmm.
It was magical. It was magical, but I try to write all that I can, but I'm not selfish. Like, yeah.
Well, it's not about being selfish. It's about making sure you have publishing so that money keeps rolling
like
in.
some people really be selfish about their ideas. Like, I don't think every idea I do is dope.
Yeah.
I feel like if you say something fire, I respect it. Like, it's the only way I get, like,
I feel you on that one. Right.
Yeah, fuck, I don't care about the money.
Yeah. Well, because you.
I mean, I do.
Right. I was getting ready to say.
I do.
Right. But I understand what you mean because when you do something for the love of it and all that, the money will come. When you just go out and you're trying to just get money, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. You have to really have a passion and a love.
It's kind of like spending all day asking what time it is.
Yeah.
And then you wasted your whole day.
Yeah, exactly. Go buy the damn watch. Get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
get a phone or something, So who are some of the people that influenced you? Because I know, like you have an old soul. You're a very young dude, but you have an old soul. So like, who are some of the people, like a lot of the back in the day? Because like I said, Rosa Moore has such a classic like feel to it,
Yeah.
Very mature.
I mean, overall, I would say Prince, Rick James.
Oh yeah,
because
definitely Rick James. Fire up the funk, Rosa Moore.
Yeah, man. Like they did stuff nobody did. Like he wore glitter and stuff. Like I'm like, what man gonna walk on stage with his cheeks cut out?
Yeah, he's another one that gave zero.
Both of them is just crazy.
Yeah.
And but Rosa Moore came from it was inspired by Bill Withers.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely going back. That's definitely old school.
Yeah. Nah, I have to have fun. I can't be in a box, man. Like you can't stick me in the 2000s or you can't stick me in like the 90s.
Right.
Nah, I'm not gonna stay.
Right.
But if I find my co-writer who's stuck there, I'll let you help.
Right. That's cool. So you got an EP now. Are you ever gonna put out a whole full length or just do the EP thing? Because I know it's like in a few different parts, right?
Yeah, it was initially an album, and we realized we needed to break it up because it's hard for people to take like so much, and especially being new.
Yeah.
Like who's this new dude? And then you hear it and then you automatically judge like, oh, it's just another Frank. Oh, it's just another, he sound like Khalid. He sound like music or whoever it is they want to compare it to. But I don't mind.
Yeah. Well, no, you definitely have your own sound. Like I said, it's a throwback feel, but you don't sound like anybody back in the day. It's just the feel is a throwback. You sound like you.
Thank you.
You definitely sound like
Thank
you.
you.
You know.
Thank you.
And I was, well, we've met before, but I was telling you how I sort of felt a Simply Red vibe to you know, and
Yeah.
your guitarist knows what I'm talking about. Introduce your guitarist.
Simply
There.
Red. Well, this is Kenji. Introduce yourself.
Kenji's a little shy today, y'all. Yeah,
The ladies,
but
man.
yeah, but you definitely got that, you know, and that's what made me to go, you know, gravitate towards it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I like this sound. Then when I found out how young you were, I'm like, okay, because I'm always impressed with young dudes who appreciate the real music from back then. You know what I mean? And don't disrespect it.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. So much.
Not
music.
everybody does though. They'll take the beats. They'll take the beats, but they won't respect what's behind it. You know, if that's the right way to say it. You know,
I don't know.
what I mean?
Maybe I live in like a Disneyland or type some type thing, because I feel like it's more than just like a talent.
Yeah.
It's a gift, and it's not just a gift like, oh, it's a gift that's gonna bring you money. No, it's a gift that's gonna shape the world.
Yes, that's right.
When the last time you heard somebody like never listening to music?
Yeah.
It's probably more popular than Jesus.
Yeah. I think we'd go crazy. Could you imagine a world without music? I think we'd be crazy.
Nah, we will be crazy. What will we do in silence? No, that's like,
Right.
yeah, come on.
Yeah. No, music is
We
very,
need music.
very-
We need vibrations. We need things to move. We need energy, and that's pure energy.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can see, but it's tangible. Like it's intangible, and it still give you an effect.
Yeah, definitely. Music brings people together. You know, going back, you know, like the civil rights era, what brought everybody together at that time? Motown and those songs, you know what I mean? You know, that brought everybody together. One thing about music, we don't care what color you are. If that music is good, we gravitate towards it. You know what I mean? White, black, brown, green with pink
Music
polka
in-
dots, we don't care.
Music in
as long
first
as the
place.
music is good, you know?
Music in first place.
Yeah, most definitely. So New Orleans, this year is the 25th anniversary of the Essence Music Festival. Are you going to be down with that? You should.
Yes, sir. I will be there.
Yeah, okay, cool. That makes
I will
sense.
be there in 504, man. It's gonna be good to perform at home.
Yeah.
Like at an event like that, that's special. It's gonna be an honor.
Yeah. Have you ever done like some of the clubs at home you performed since the song's been out?
I performed one time in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And it was Wild Wayne. He ushered me to the Bayou Classics.
Yeah.
And nobody knew who I was though. Like they wasn't moving. Like people walking around. I felt like a little a trophy. I was just doing my thing, but it was good because by the end of it, everybody was just like,
Yeah.
So
Well,
I love my city.
They know who you are now, most definitely. I love your city too, especially Bourbon Street. That's my spot. Well, listen, you're off to a great start, most definitely, and I just see nothing but a bright future ahead for you. You know, just keep doing you, being sincere about it. You know what I mean, and doing what you feel, and
I accept.
you know, living in the truth and putting it out there through the music. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And keep rolling some more. You know, nothing wrong with it.
Never gonna stop.
Hey, listen, it's about to be legal everywhere, any damn way. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Ahead of the curve.
Yeah. So you want to give your social media, or we can do that after you perform, or because you know
We can do it both times. I am
All
Lucky
right.
Daye.
All right.
Daye.
All right.
At the end of that. So that's I am Lucky and Daye.
All right. Cool. Well, I think we've talked enough. What about y'all? You want to hear some singing? All right. Well, it's time, baby. We gonna roll some more.
Yeah.
All right. Time to
Yeah.
roll some more.
We don't know what we're made of. Same thing we're afraid of might improve us. Stay up all night, just lay up. Use half of this pay stuff to make moves with. Or all of it, of course, when it ain't no room in Paris. We can still fly high and crash it. Just make sure you pass it. No, you can imagine. Ooh, it's automatic. The life we live is lavish. We don't have to be here if we stay. We don't have to leave if we go. Roll some more. We ain't too high. We see eye to eye. Know you feel the rush from a simple taste. Baby, roll some more.
my religion. Speaking tongues all on your body, no one's listening. Tap out on you, this is submission, no you giving. Can't let no time go wasted. This moment can't replace it. Sitting around so lazy, comfortably will fade away. And it ain't no room in Paris. We can still fly high and crash it. Just make sure you pass it. No, you can't imagine. Ooh, it's automatic. The life we live is lavish. We don't have to be here if we stay. We don't have to leave if we go. Roll some more. And we ain't too high. We see eye to eye. No, you feel the rush from a simple taste. Baby, roll some more. I got me a new girl, call herself Karma. Told her if I ever got the chance to, I'll come and meet her mama. The curves on her body got me burning through rubbers. So good, we go 0 to 60. I'm leaving, she missed me. Now she wanna kiss me. What? No, I better slow down, I'm going too fast. Keep on playing with her trigger, she might shoot back. She was cool with the shoes and the new bag. Now she wanna keep me to herself, who do that? Karma, karma, karma won't stop coming around. Karma, karma. Yeah. Told you I would call back, but now you won't answer. So petty, all these diamonds and charms, dripping all down your arm. Still don't know what you want, but I'm your biggest fan now. I'm backstage throwing tantrums. I wait for you in a line. I don't mind doing crime. What's the fine? I'ma pay that ass and some. No, I better slow down, I'm going too fast. Keep on playing with her triggers, she might shoot back. That you get cool with the whole crew, now you like who that? I was your dude, now you like who? Chick rude, yeah. Yeah. Karma, karma, karma won't stop coming around. Karma, karma, yeah. She like to come, she won't stop coming. Oh no, she like to play, she won't stop playing. I'm at the gazing, late night blazing, pushing to a limit, to my heart racing. Only thing we know for sure is everything we saying. Hopefully it's safe inside, I'm writing with my playpen, all in a playpen. Wanna see if she taking, but I'd rather say Nathan, I'd rather say nothing. The signs be so blatant, but I know she be bluffing. I know she be faking, yellow tape it with caution. I know we just got my heart in a coffin. Awesome with me and her, it'll never be cuffing. Just karma, 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 karma won't stop coming around. Karma, karma, look, yeah. If you're horny, let's do it. Riding my pony, my saddle's waiting, coming, jump on it.
All right. right, all right, all right. Give it up one more time for Lucky Daye, y'all. So Lucky Daye, is that going to be the next single? I like that.
Yes, actually, we just put out the second part, and that's the leading song on that.
Okay, right, because it's a 3-part EP. Okay, so you're at work on the third part now?
Third part's done.
Oh, okay, all right, but you're just putting it out, you know, in increments. That's smart. That's smart. I like that though. You know, I just love how you can take, you know, you can blend the different styles, like, you know, the new sound with the classic sound. You just do it just like that, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know?
man. Like,
not everybody can do it. That's a true talent. That's God given.
I just got flow on it.
Yeah. This is what you do. This is what you were born to do. You know, you do it very well.
Amen.
Have you ever taken vocal lessons? Because I mean, you got such a good quality.
I should.
I've
tried to sing
without it.
like opera and like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, all right.
But
you don't want to give us a taste of opera?
Nope.
But that's good vocal training, though. You know, to be able to do that kind of stuff.
It was. It taught me how to like put air in my back. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's all good stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't know. They taught me some things. You know, you take the meat off the bone.
That's right. That's right. You know, hey, listen, take all the advice, but just know how to filter out the BS from the real stuff.
You did.
Because a lot of it will come your way in this business. You know what I mean?
What?
And you're a smart dude. I don't have to tell you this because I know you already know, but I'm going to say it anyway. Know the business as well as the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I'm trying to keep up with that now, but boy, that's hard.
yeah, I know. Yeah, listen. I'm just on the radio, but I've been doing it a long time, and I see what goes on. So,
Yeah.
you know, definitely, and learn from the mistakes of others. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean? That's you know, that's the only thing you get from it. You know, they learn from their mistakes and just keep doing you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very cool, my man. So you can give your social one more time before we wrap up.
My Instagram is I am Lucky Daye. Daye with an E. That's on Instagram, Twitter, all of the above.
All right. Well, cool. Well, listen, keep up the good work, and they can go and download the EP and everything at iTunes.
Please.
And all
It's
that.
on every platform. It's on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all of that, Amazon, Google Music, everybody. Let's just go treat yourself to something different.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Different is good because you know
Yeah.
there's so much of that same old out there.
Yeah.
You know, that cookie cutter stuff.
And I
but different is
respect that too, though. Like,
well,
it's a
glad
couple
you
of
do.
features I would holler at. I would. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not stepping on anybody's thing, but you know, I mean, come with something. You know what I mean? Don't just do what everybody else does just because everybody else is doing it.
True.
Do you? You know what I mean? And you definitely do. So
Yeah.
keep
It's
up.
cool to be able to do the first album, especially with no features.
Yeah. All right.
That's not a lot of artists can't do that.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, just keep doing it. You keep doing it well, bro. All right?
Yeah.
And support this brother. This is real music. I always say stop wasting your money on garbage. You know, invest your entertainment dollars wisely. This is a good investment right here. Lucky Daye, y'all. One more time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today, live from Radio 103.9 here in New York on our Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17. I'm Mike Shannon.